know, late winter is one of my favorite times to ice fish. The walleye season and the northern pike season are closed here in Minnesota, and I'm talking March and into April. There's still a lot of ice on the lakes, a lot of opportunities to fish panfish. My favorite thing to do, you know, late ice is to fish perch, and it's been a favorite pastime of mine since I was a kid. My parents used to drop my brother and I off on the shores of Lake Bemidji, and we'd just walk out with our gear, and we didn't even bring an auger. We'd hike till we found holes that were open from other anglers, and spend an afternoon fishing perch, and that's great memories for me, and I still like to do that to this day. It's a great pastime, and you know, the late winter conditions are conducive to getting out there and moving around. The travel is usually pretty easy with either a truck or an ATV. The temperatures are conducive to being outside, and you don't need a shelter. It's a great time to bring the kids along because they can stay warm, and usually the action is good. In northern Minnesota, our favorite perch lakes tend to be those that the Mississippi River flows through. Lake Bemidji, of course, is near our home, but you know, the Cast Chain, Winnebagosh, obviously Leech is a prime perch destination. Of course, Mille Lacs in central Minnesota, and Lake of the Woods on the Ontario border. Those lakes tend to be prime perch destinations for both numbers and size. You know, a great thing about perch fishing is midday tends to be the best perch bite. Sunnier days tend to be better perch days. They're just more active. This time of year, they tend to just be actively feeding anyway, and we find that they like to feed on small minnows. A lot of times we find that they spit up perch fry, and another key forage for them at this time of year is small crayfish. When we're perch fishing, we keep it pretty simple. We like to use spoons. The buckshot rattle spoon is by far our favorite. It always has been. These are just, you know, some of the spoons we use. We like the little bit smaller spoons, but if you're trying to grade your perch and, you know, target the jumbos, it doesn't hurt to use those little bit bigger spoons. It'll keep some of the smaller ones off. But we like the original buckshot spoon, the new UV buckshot spoon with that UV brightener, and then of course we like the new buckshot glider spoon to give that little different action. We experiment with all those. Again, the Impulse plastics are what we tip our spoons with. The Impulse minnow head and the Impulse perch eye. Now a lot of times I'll use that perch eye on a spoon. Other times I'll take the minnow head, and a lot of times I like to just take the nose of the minnow head, especially if I'm targeting, you know, if I'm finding real big jumbo perch, you can use the whole minnow head. But if the fish tend to be finicky one day, I'll just take the nose of the head and use that. It's just a little bit smaller chunk of plastic, but really no need to use minnows anymore for perch fishing. We find that you can a package of these will last you a long time, and real effective for perch fishing in the winter.